Hello, today I'm going to share with you how we built this balustrade around our open stairwell. It is currently decorated for the holidays, but you will see some video and pictures of it. This was a very inexpensive project and it actually looks so beautiful. And the reason why we did it, for one, to make it look better, but also to the one that we had here before, you stand up there and you could touch it like this, swing it like this, and it would go sway back and forth, and it was not safe. This one we tied right down in to the trusses below. This thing is not moving at all. It is solid. So if you want to learn how we built this balustrade, check out the rest of the video. This is the balustrade that we inherited, and if you look closely, we had a bar going across to help support it because of the shakiness that it had. To the left, you'll see some of the supplies that we purchased, including pine posts and 2x3s. As I've said before, every good project begins with demolition, so we took it all apart. The flooring around it and all of the balustrades that were previously there needed to come up. And then it was time to start digging in to look at the trusses and see what we could attach our posts to support it. We had to try a few different places to make sure that we could find a spot where it would hook into the truss. We ended up finding 6 places where we could hook the post to trusses. We stained the 2x3s ahead of time, but the posts we put into place first and then stained them once they were in place. I mixed some black stain with some early American stain and it came out with this beautiful look. 3 of the 6 secured, and here's a close-up of what it looked like hooking it down into the truss. Then we started building the ones that were going to go in between the places that were secured to the truss. We hooked them all together with construction screws and started putting them together. We measured them to make sure they were all the same height and sanded them down to get them all ready to be stained. Once we had the base set, we started cutting the electrical conduit that would be the spindles for our balustrade. You may ask, why electrical conduit? I originally wanted to use steel cables, but that was looking to be an expensive option. I like the look of wood and steel together. I was walking around Lowe's and discovered the electrical conduit is $2.30 for each 10-foot section. Wow, so to save a lot of money, we used the electrical conduit. It gives the guardrail system a slight industrial look. Cut the conduit with pipe cutters until a generous neighbor lent us his electric saw that, as he said, will cut right through the pipes like butter. He was correct. We were able to get 3 spindles from each 10-foot section of conduit. We cut the 2x3s into sections to create the area between the posts, and then we lined them up to figure out where we would want the spindles. We marked where we wanted the holes and drilled the holes the size of the diameter of a spindle and the depth that we needed. We put the spindles in the bottom 2x3 first, and then we put the top section on and worked our way from one end to the other, trying to make sure that each spindle made its way into the top and bottom 2x3 holes. This proved to be a little bit of work. Using a rubber mallet helped a lot. We used L brackets to attach the 2x3 bottom section to the posts, and then the top section we drilled down through the 2x4 railing that went all the way across each section. This project was one of my favorite projects, and what made it even more satisfying was that it was not very expensive and it was so practical and something that we really needed for this space. So, fun fact, this is called a balustrade. I didn't even know that until today, and I am 52 years old, so a balustrade. It is a railing system that's in a stairwell, so whether it's on top of a landing or along the stairs, It is still called a balustrade. I will be having some more garage videos coming up soon. We have been working a little slower because the weather is a lot colder now. And our projects are bigger. So I have siding and the eyebrow coming up soon. If you find my videos useful or entertaining, please click like and subscribe. Thank you.